This podcast is sponsored by Eric's Concrete Pavers, Rockhouse Masonry, and Tahoe Pervious Pavements. When it rains, it drains.
This is a glimpse into my life. Life with Eric.
Eric's here.
And I'm Kiley.
And I'm Eric.
Okay, I think we know who you are.
Oh.
So, we are starting off today's podcast with a little later happy hour.
I was starting off with a fart that Kylie thought it sounded like this. It didn't even sound like that.
It did sound like that, actually.
Why is that so funny to me?
Why does your body parts make those sounds?
It kind of sounds like the beginning of this.
It does. That very first little...
Plus, I wanted to play with this thing.
I know. It's been your dream to play with the soundboard for all these weeks.
Let me do one more. This morning, I get up and Kylie's just sleeping there. And she's resting. She looks like an angel.
Well, that's nice.
You look just like an angel in
Oh.
dreaming about me.
I had really creepy dreams.
Ew. Was that creepy?
No, you weren't. No, you were not creepy. No.
Like this creepy?
Like I was in like a plane crash, actually. I didn't even tell you this.
What? Go ahead.
I know. I didn't even tell you about my weird dreams.
Should I do this again? Because that's cool.
I know. I wasn't on like an alien spaceship plane crash.
What happened?
It did not like totally crash. We just had to do
So
like emergency landings and like two different times.
I'm there looking at you and you look all angelic and you're
Dreaming
thinking about
dying,
emergency landings.
Yes. Correct.
I get up really early in the morning. On Saturday, I get up a little bit later, but normally I get up at 4 in the morning. Saturday, a little bit later. I get up.
A little sleep-in day.
I take my thyroid pill because I'm old.
Because you're
every single.
You're old. It's because you have a thyroid problem.
Now everybody knows I have a thyroid
right.
problem. I take my thyroid pill. They're so tiny. Half the time I drop it down the sink.
Well, maybe if you put the plug in your sink.
You know who doesn't have a thyroid problem?
Me?
No, my sink. Half my thyroid pills are in my sink. That's the best thyroid ever.
Right.
The doctor's
Very
like,
healthy thyroid.
Eric, your thyroid's off. Well, I only take half the pills. The sink takes the rest.
My prescription ran out and I couldn't refill it. Sorry. Because I dropped. Well, put the plug in your sink.
It is. That's the problem. They're so tiny. They just fall down the sink. I don't know what's going on.
Do you need like special pill containers like older people to make sure you take your pills? Do you want me to put them in little cups for you?
You have those things for me. Those weird little containers or cups
no, those
or whatever.
Are traveling ones.
I take like one. Well, no, I take a bunch of supplements at night, but one pill in the morning.
Do you want me to put like special little things so that like you can take them and you won't lose them?
Like my papa gets it.
Yeah,
you put them in little plastic baggies or something.
Do you want me to like do that for you?
Yeah, in about 30 years.
Oh, okay, we're not there
30
yet.
30 years, yeah, when you have to pry my mouth open, throw them down my throat.
Pry your mouth open? I'm not prying your mouth open.
I'm not taking that pill.
Yeah. Well,
I'm sending you to the home. If you don't take it, I'm
Right.
sending you to the home.
right.
Don't send me. Don't send me.
Then take your thyroid pill.
But really early in the morning, I always have some weird song. This morning, I had a weird song in my head. I was like,
Every morning.
what
you
was
have
it?
a weird
I
song in
wake
your
up
head.
in the morning feeling like P. Diddy.
Yeah, where'd that song come from?
I have
'Cause
no
you
idea.
Totally fell asleep to the news last night.
Was Kesha on the news?
Definitely not.
Are you sure? Was P.
Pretty-
Diddy on the news?
Pretty sure P. Diddy was not on the news.
I wake up with these songs in my head. I don't know what it is. I wake up in the morning feeling like P. Diddy.
You
And then I go in and
every-
irritate you.
Because you're singing these songs to me or
Yeah.
have a full conversation with me.
Yeah, and there's Kylie sleeping peacefully.
Right.
And I jump
That
into
is
bed.
disturbed by Eric.
And I jump into bed going, wake up in the morning
Right.
feeling like P.
We're
Diddy. And she
telling
goes,
me all about the meetings you have
she's
scheduled
like, what the
for the
fuck
day.
are you doing? And I go, I'm just telling you, I got what I got to do today. And
I
she's like,
don't
I'm sorry. She doesn't even know what I'm saying.
I have no idea what you're saying.
I have my full conversation. I have like a lot of energy in the morning.
You do.
She has
I
no
don't.
energy.
I'm zero. I'm not. I also wake up. Don't have to wake up until 3 hours after that moment. So.
She always agrees with me though. It's awesome.
Oh, I do.
You always go, yeah.
You
Oh,
ask
yeah.
Things.
Okay, honey. Yeah, baby.
Oh,
All right.
All right. Love you. Bye.
Yeah, she's like real sweet.
Sure, yes.
It's like the nicest time of day.
It probably actually is.
Hey, Kylie, who's the best looking guy in the world? You,
are.
baby. Oh, thank you. Kylie, should I wear my tank top today?
Oh,
yeah, go ahead.
no.
She would never say that.
Hopefully, my sleep, I wouldn't say that.
It's two ways. She will either say like, "Fuck off," or
have I ever said that?
kinda.
Oh, I have.
in roundabout way, yeah. Or like,
Oh, okay, you should
"Stop
go
it,"
now. Yeah. Don't you have to leave? Aren't you late?
Yeah. I had a huge day at work yesterday.
You had a huge
A
day?
huge day, huge exciting. And you know what? It had nothing to do with my work.
Oh, so it was just a huge day for you,
It's-
like a personal.
It was a huge day for you too. A
I
huge
guess
day.
a little bit because I know what you're talking about. I think I know what you're talking about.
I'm talking about the Bella twins.
Yeah, just making sure we're on the same page. Sometimes you like to throw things at me, so
I had an
I know if I'm
encounter.
always
I didn't have an encounter with the Bella twins. I had an encounter with Bree Bella
with
and
a
her
Bella twin.
a Bella twin and her husband Brian. We're Kylie and I are reality freaks.
Reality horse. I'm good with horse, not freaks.
You like the word? I like freaks. You like horse. That's
We
so
watch
sweet.
a lot of reality TV shows.
Yes, and we watched this show called The Total Bellas. And so rewind 1 week ago, I'm eating breakfast
Right.
with my swim peeps, and I see this guy who looks like Brian from the Total Bellas show, the husband, Bree's husband. And I come home and I tell her, "Hey, Kylie, I just saw
I'm
Brian."
pretty sure I saw Brian.
I'm pretty sure Brian. What did you say to me when I said
No,
that?
you didn't.
Exactly. Yes, I
I
did.
said no.
Oh,
no.
then I saw a good lookalike. He was with a little
yeah,
kid.
I'm like, I'm asking all these questions. I'm like, what did the kid look like? What color hair did she have?
I don't know. It's a fucking
How
little
old were
kid.
they? Like, and then I start, stalking Instagram, seeing if maybe
See if they're
he's
around
right,
or whatever.
yeah.
And I go, no, I don't
No,
know.
so I'm
The
like,
kid's
no,
fucking
it's
jumping
not
around.
them. It's not them. You're losing it. You don't know what you're talking about.
So fast forward to yesterday. I'm at work. There's a path at work, and I'm working from job to job, and I see this guy again, Brian, and he's walking with a girl with
Brian.
jet black hair this time, and I go, oh my
Hey,
god, could that possibly
hey.
really be him?
I know.
So I got on the phone and I call Kylie and I say, I see that Brian guy again.
I'm
He's
like,
walking with a
are
girl
you
with jet black
And
hair.
then I'm like, oh shit, maybe you're right.
I don't know how you're right. So I said, I'm driving in my car. I'm going to pass them up and see if I can tell it's them. So I pass them up. I kind of can see, kind of can't. I said, that's it. I'm flipping a U-turn. I'm going back around to the other side of the boulevard, and I'm going to get in my car and walk down the path and intersect them.
Here, did they see your car flip around?
No,
Oh, okay.
they did not. I just went by. I mean, I don't think they did.
Did you like flip a bitch in front of them and like, oh, hold on?
I did not.
Oh, okay.
I put on my signal and turned slowly.
While steering
Yeah, by staring and
or
the-
running
yeah,
over
the
that
guy-
squirrel because
yeah,
you weren't paying attention.
The guy behind me is going, "Who's this fucker texting?" I'm looking
right.
at the path.
Actually, yes, they probably do think you're.
I
texting
swing
and
around. I
driving.
go like 1 mile in the other direction. I say, Kylie, I'm going to get out and I'm going to start walking down the path. So I start walking down
You
the
had
path.
plans to walk a mile?
Pretty much.
Okay.
I exaggerate. It's probably a quarter mile.
Oh, okay. That was like shit.
But
Plus,
no,
that's going to take you like 10 minutes.
But no, I'm going to head these guys off, right?
Okay.
And I don't know what I'm going to say and what I'm going to do. I'm going to head them off.
Yeah,
so
if it's
I'm
to them,
walking.
what are
I'm
you gonna
walking,
do?
and I'm walking. Nope, don't see him. So I call Kylie and said, I give up. I got to walk
I
back.
missed him. I don't know.
I walk back to
Going
my
back
truck.
I'm going to go back to work.
Yeah, I'm going back to work. But so I get in my truck and I go where I was going to in the first place, all the way to the other end of the boulevard. So I'm going. I get to the stop sign. Boom, they're there. So I'm slowly cruising through the stop sign, and I'm looking at them, and then I see face, and I see face, and I go, "Oh shit, it's them.
I'm right.
I'm right, it's them." So I
Did
call,
they see you looking at them? Creeping on them?
No,
Oh, okay.
I don't know. Actually, I don't know. I don't think so. I am pretty confident they did not see
Okay.
me.
You do have a little tint on your windows, too, so that might have saved
I do.
you.
I do. So what do? I call Kylie and I said,
Yes.
I
It's
said,
them. It's them.
God, I told you
official.
last week. This is
know.
them. This is them. So I'm going to go down to the end of the street. I'm going to park, and I'm going to do the same thing in the opposite way. So I jump out of my car, and I get my headset so I can talk to Kylie on the way down.
I get a full recap while on the phone, like in person, not in person.
My heart's beating now. I was just
You're
like,
all getting all excited.
no, I'm getting all nervous. And I'm like, now what am I
Oh,
going
I
to say?
thought you
'Cause-
meant right now in this moment.
Oh, not in this moment. Well, kind of. I'm reliving the moment. I'm totally reliving the moment. Either that or I'm having heart palpitations.
Palpitations.
Whatever.
Palpitations.
What?
You can't even
Palpitations?
say it now.
You can't even say it. My heart's vibrating.
Okay. Little AFib.
Yeah, Kylie, my heart
Anyways.
hurts.
Anyways, back to the story. We're getting off topic here.
Yeah, so I
Back to the
put the
Bellas.
headsets on, and I had to start. I know to get down to them and intersect them, I have to start jogging. So
you started jogging?
I start jogging. I'm out of breath.
Well, you were out of breath because I heard you. But here's my question: were you in your work clothes?
Well, yeah. What am I supposed to wear?
So you have like jeans and like your Merrill work boots?
if you want to call them Merrill work with, my Merrill hiking boot tennis shoes that are full of concrete and mud. Yeah.
Okay, so you're jogging in jeans and work
And my
boots
jeans are all
and
dirty
hiking
with concrete.
boots. So
Who
like a
jogs
typical
that?
person jogging in the afternoon.
Yeah, I'll look normal.
Okay.
Yeah, and I have my Eric's concrete paver hat on.
Right. So you don't look like you're working at all. Like just,
I'm
jogging.
trying to play this off. I don't know, but I'm jogging down the path. My hamstrings are burning because I've been so sore lately. My hamstrings are burning. I'm out of breath, and I'm like, oh my god. Now I'm starting to get nervous because I know I'm going to get close. I know where they're coming
What
from.
are you getting nervous about?
Because I don't know what to say to them.
Oh. Like, hi, how's your day? What's happening? Like
I didn't know what to say.
shirt?
Kylie's like, make sure you give him a podcast
I
card.
did say that.
I'm like, okay, I'll give him a podcast card. I got one in my pocket. And
Because I said, give him this card and be like, you're going to be on our podcast this week.
I know.
And because they are.
So
Anywho.
I get to the intersection. I look down. I see them down there, let's just say a minute and 20 seconds away. I'm breathing hard now.
Did you keep jogging or did you walk?
No, I walk
So
briskly.
you could get your breath back.
I walk briskly at that time.
Sadly, I was on the phone and I don't remember this up to this part. I don't know.
And I'm like, I'm just going to keep you on the phone, and I don't know what's going to happen. But then I'm like, they're a minute away. So now I'm walking. They are 45 seconds away. They're 30 seconds away. They're 20. Now my heart's really beating when they're 20 seconds away. And I get right up to them, and they're walking together, and I just stay in the middle, and they split.
You made them split.
They just did split.
Well, you didn't move.
I
Let
don't
me just
know.
take up the whole walk in
yeah,
my jeans and
right.
hiking boots.
Yeah, exactly.
Don't
They're
worry
like,
that
"Who
you're a
is this
couple. Let
fucker?"
me just barrel through you.
Yeah.
What is this, like Red Rover?
Yeah. I basically barreled through them, and right when I went through, I turn, I eyeball her.
Oh, you looked at her.
I looked at her kind of, and then I go, oh, hi. And I go, hey. And then I look at her, and I go, you're, she goes, Bree, I'm Bree.
And this is
And
Brian.
this
I
is
heard
Brian.
this part, yeah.
And Kylie heard this part. And I go, hey, you're on that show, and you're the wrestlers or whatever.
My wife likes you.
Yeah, my wife watches
I
your
watch
show.
it sometimes.
And, yeah.
Which
I
is
said,
a lie, because the only reason we started watching it is because Eric wanted to watch it, and then I got sucked into it.
I
did.
did.
Enjoy it.
I go, my wife watches your show every
My wife
time.
loves
and
you.
know what? Actually, I watch it sometimes too.
Or every time.
Or
or
like-
without her
yeah.
when she's not around.
Or like every time, yeah. And so then she goes, hey, I'm from Arizona. I was just in Arizona. And I'm like, what are you talking
What
about?
are you talking about?
I want an
Yeah,
Arizona
I know.
Cardinals t-shirt, but I was so nervous I didn't think what I was wearing on the Arizona Cardinals t-shirt.
Arizona.
So I'm
Yeah.
looking at her, she doesn't have any makeup on. She's not made up, and she looks really
All
cute.
natural.
Yeah, all natural. She has
Yes.
some freckles, which you don't see on TV, and she looks like the girl next door. And Brian looks 10 times better than he does on TV. He's handsome in real life, I guess.
Oh, honey.
Well, no,
I'm just kidding.
I don't know.
He's handsome.
Yeah, he was really nice, and she was really nice.
From
and-
what I heard, they are very
Yeah.
nice. They
So
were
then they-
very nice to you.
Yeah, so they kind of start walking a little more, and then I go, hey, can I get a picture with you guys? My wife would get a kick out of it.
I would.
They're like, oh, okay. So I come back, and now my headsets are plugged
While
in
I'm
there.
on the phone.
Well, you're on the phone, so I unplug the headsets to take, and I go, I don't really know how to take selfies that
Because
good.
you've never taken a selfie in your life.
Right. And Brian goes, give it to Bree. She's expert at it. So I give my phone to Bree, and we all look at the phone, and she goes, snap, snap, snap. She takes three snapshots of us. And I was like, oh, thanks, And I never gave him a podcast card.
I know.
I know. And they walked away, and I was so excited, and I sent Kylie the picture.
And it's really good.
yeah.
And she's real cute.
And she's real
Beautiful.
cute. Brian's nice, too.
Yeah.
I guess. why do I keep saying how good Brian is? He's a nice guy. What am I going to say?
I
But
don't know. Maybe
you know
you
what?
just want to make him feel comfortable.
And
you
out
know,
of-
like,
and
it's
we-
about both of them.
Yeah, we know they're on vacation, so out of respect for that, we're not going to say where we saw
Were
him.
there? Well, I didn't see him, but
Or I
you
saw him.
saw them.
Yeah, I saw him.
We'll,
We're not going
we'll be nice and not ruin their quiet time.
Yeah, and I'm sure that
I mean, I might try to go stalk them later, but
Yeah,
that's just between you and I.
she was super nice, but you could tell by the picture she kind of didn't want to take the
Probably
picture.
because she doesn't want us to post it on social media and tell everyone where she's at.
Right, we're not going to tell
Right.
anybody where she's at. But that was our exciting. That was really exciting. So I called Courtney.
I will say it was pretty exciting to be on the phone with.
Yeah, I called Courtney and I said, hey, guess who I just ran into? And she goes, I always watch that show. Why didn't you come tell me and get me? I go, yeah, I'm going to call you and you're going to haul ass in your car.
And you both
down.
are going to
Yeah, we're going to
go
both
in your work
pose. Yeah,
clothes.
yeah. Work with the Bella twins there. It's
Can
really
you
gonna
just
go over
hang
good.
tight for my assistant? She'll be here in a few.
Yeah. Let's us four take a picture. And then Courtney's like, I miss out on everything. Every time you see a bear, I never
A
there.
bear?
And yeah, because I have to send her pictures of
Why
bears.
does she want to see a bear?
She wants to see a bear. We've had bears jump in our trucks.
I know.
We've had bears eat lunch out of our
I
trucks.
know. Why does she want to see that?
And
though?
we've had bears do all kinds of things. Rampage through house, and Courtney really wants to see a bear.
So
And now she really
misses
wants to see
out?
the Bella twins. She's like, I miss out on everything. Why don't you tell me? Then I sent her the picture so she could look at it. And she goes, I'm so jealous. I watch that show every day. Courtney watches everything we watch.
Well, you guys are like
No,
the
not
same person.
Not
so.
even we guys. What does she like live with us? Like we all do the
She kind
same
of
shit.
does live with us.
She
She
goes to
might be
Costco
at the
and buys
house
us-
more than I am.
She
Other
might
than
be the lady of the
sleeping.
house.
Other than sleeping, she's here more than I am in a week.
Yeah, she goes to Costco, gets all
Yeah.
our stuff.
Right.
We don't even have to tell her what to get from Costco these days.
I can put like the lamest description and she knows exactly what I'm talking about.
Yeah, it can be whatever.
Just cheese, and she knows exactly what cheese I want.
Exactly. Why do you put cheese on the Costco list every week?
I didn't this week, by the way.
We have more. We're probably so clogged up for
Well,
the people.
That's because I thought we actually needed it last time, and we did.
We have the most cheese in our house
We
than you've ever
do
seen in your
have
life. I'm like,
cheese.
it's what you know
Not
who should sponsor
normally.
us?
It's
Tillamook. Tillamook.
They should.
Yeah, we have more cheese than you've ever seen in
Not normally, just right now, because I accidentally bought too much cheese. Sorry.
That's crazy. We should have our own reality TV show.
You and
Courtney-
Courtney, because she's the one
Yeah.
around more than me.
'Cause actually, me and Courtney should have our own reality TV show.
I'll just come in and out.
Yeah, I mean, I would go, what the fuck, motherfucker?
Oh, you guys are bad. You cuss at each other all the time.
I know that'd be
I
pretty
don't
good.
understand you two.
Actually, it'd be they could follow us around on the jobs. 'Cause I tell Courtney how to collect money, and she goes and collects money, and she plays the bad cop, and I play the good cop. That'd be good reality TV,
It
maybe.
might be. We
I don't
could
know.
Call it like Eric's bitch.
That's the name of the show.
Yeah.
Eric's bitch. She
Yeah.
would love that. She would just love that. Yeah, that I told her the other day she can get business cards. Remember?
Yes.
And then she didn't know what name to put on the business
I
cards.
know. I told her to put Eric's bitch
Eric's
on
bitch
it.
on it. I was saying executive assistant.
No, she doesn't want to be an executive.
Executive bitch.
Executive. There you go.
No, Courtney. Courtney's not a bitch.
No, she's not.
I mean, to us at least.
Right. If you don't pay her, she might be.
Yeah, watch out. That's for sure. You know what?
What?
You know what reality show that I would like to be on?
I do not. $1 Million Listing.
Ooh, that's a good one. Actually, I do like that one. But
I know.
I would have to be a real estate agent to be on that one.
Or just buy a really expensive house.
That would be
You
great.
could be a client.
I would love to buy a house in LA. Like those houses are
They're
amazing on that show.
Insanely.
I know.
Everything about them. Anywho.
I just love watching that. No, Below the
not
Deck.
Below Deck?
Yeah, Below Deck.
Yeah, there you go.
That show.
You want to
I would
like charter a yacht?
You want to be on the show.
You want to charter a yacht?
No, as one of the workers.
You want to be a deckhand?
Deck
Crew member?
Deck
Whatever you
mate,
call 'em?
deckhand. I want to be a deckhand, yeah.
First mate? No. That's
No,
that
yeah. No, I want to be a deck mate. You know, because, I mean, if I was younger, actually, if I was like I am now, right,
Okay.
I would just be on there.
Just to be like the oldest deckhand ever.
Yeah, they'd be like, hey, the captain's here, everybody. And they go, oh, no, he's not the captain. He's actually 10 years
Right.
older than the
He's like-
captain.
Right. You're
No,
you do realize, too, that since you'd be the newbie, that you'd be like the low man on the totem pole that had to do all like the bullshit jobs.
I know, I'd be scrubbing toilets and
would.
scrubbing the
Have you
deck.
ever
And,
scrubbed the toilet in your life? One.
no. When I was lifeguarding, I would go in and blast him with a
Okay.
hose.
So
about
this
it.
would be like a whole new life for you.
Yeah.
Oh,
Like,
okay.
who's the old guy in the crew? Like, the whole crew's hook.
Who's the old
There-
guy,
There's
like,
all really good-looking people.
Groaning every time he bends over.
They're all hooking up with each other and doing all
Okay,
this stuff.
so you want to go hook up with the young people.
Yeah.
Okay. So that they're all like, hey, you're the same age as my dad.
Yeah. Who's the-
So that's a no. It's a hard no.
yeah, let's all hook up and have fun, but don't tell the old man
Don't
scrubbing the
tell
toilets.
Don't tell Eric. Don't tell Eric we're going out tonight.
Yeah, don't tell Eric. Yeah, all he thinks we're doing is having fun. He's out scrubbing the toilets. Don't tell the old man. Yeah,
You could,
Eric, this is the captain. I need to see you up in the cabin. I need to have a talk with you.
I'm gonna need you to stop talking to the other crew.
Yeah,
please.
and they're all having their little interviews. They're like, I can't stand Eric. He thinks he's young, but he's old. He's trying to date all of us.
He groans a lot and farts a lot.
Ew. Yeah.
Well, did you not listen to the intro?
All the guests think he's old and gross.
Would you like try to hit on all the guests? Flirt with them, not hit on them. Flirt with them.
I probably would because they're older.
I'd be like, you're gonna really like that steak there.
Yeah, steak tartare. I'd be down with a chef.
Oh,
Is
you
that-
just hang out in the what do they call the kitchen in boats?
The galley.
Galley.
Everything.
You just hang on the galley.
Yeah, Eric's down that galley eating all the food.
Again.
Yeah.
Snacking away down there.
He's such a gross fat ass.
Oh my god! Did you see how tight his shorts are?
Yeah. His shorts are getting tighter every week. Every charter they get tighter.
Oh, Tinka, why are you barking?
Tinka, why are
at
you
us?
barking? Lay down.
I think she wants
We got
my chair.
yeah. She got all excited when we started
No.
talking about her.
Gene
But anyway, yeah, below the deck.
No, below deck, not the
How come I
deck.
say the deck?
I'm not positive.
Ryan and Jackie would love if I
Below deck.
Ryan and Jackie would love if I was on that show. They watch it religiously. That's my cousin. would love
They
it.
would, I guess, because they could. They could watch your shenanigans in person.
You know what? The other thing is funny is
Goals.
Bachelorette started this week.
It did.
Yeah, and there was a guy that was in acting class with me named Marty on it,
Yeah.
and he's a Chippendales dancer now.
I don't. I
What?
feel like I have so many things I could go with that, but I'm gonna not. I think I don't know what you're doing.
You're gonna say I should be a Chippendales dancer?
I was 100% not going to say that. I was saying that is a career choice you shouldn't.
I
ever
actually
go to.
thought one time in my life, like my cousin Michael was a stripper, and I was like, I think I could probably do that.
I think you could not.
I mean,
I
And
mean,
I could have. What I gotta do? Bust my dance moves and take my clothes off in front of a bunch of ladies?
yes.
I could do that.
But could you do it well?
Yes.
Could you?
Yes. We're not gonna go back to my dancing
I
moves, but we
know.
know they're good.
I know you do not.
And then at the
But
time,
okay.
my physique would have been good. My
Physique?
physique would have been good.
Physique?
Yeah.
Physique.
And I basically grew up wearing speedos my whole life.
That's true. You'd be pretty comfortable in those little undies.
Yeah. I just work all the bachelorette parties and stuff like that.
I can't, I'm like speechless because I have this vision and they just can't.
Everybody loves me.
Okay, Diane, but do they love watching you dance on not to the rhythm of the music, the song they're playing?
We've been over this, and yes,
Okay, then maybe you should become a stripper then.
that'd be good. Me and cousin Michael.
All I think of is that Chip and Dale's skit from Saturday Night Live with Chris Farley and Patrick Swayze.
As soon as I said Chippendales, I
Did
thought
you
the
think of
same.
that
I thought as soon as I said Chippendales, I thought the same exact skit. That was the best skit.
It was.
I'd be more like the Chris Farley character probably than the other.
He
one.
does do like the worm and stuff.
Yeah. Marty
I think.
can be the Patrick
Patrick
Swayze guy,
Swayze.
and I would be what's that guy's name?
Chris Farley.
Chris Farley. How did I forget his name?
I don't know.
And I'll be the Chris Farley guy, and that'd be perfect. We'd be auditioning for the Chippendales.
Oh no. Well, maybe you have a backup career if something happens. I don't know. Or you could become like a middle-aged stripper. People might want that. Like for after their second, third marriages, they want a little older gentleman to
You would
dance
let me
for
be a
them.
middle-aged stripper?
It would only last about a week until you stopped getting
You
jobs.
can just
so
go with
for it.
you just. It might be kind of a popular thing. You can go. You know how they have a person like go with
yeah,
you?
I'm like your handler.
Yeah, you handler. You be the handler.
Oh, please don't touch.
Yeah, you have to get your
Look
weapons
only.
permit to carry a concealed
Oh, my
weapon permit.
concealed
Yeah, you have to carry.
weapons, yeah.
You have to carry a weapon in case I get
I might have
mauled by women.
I have to get like a mauled by women. Because aren't you not supposed to? I don't actually know the answer to this. You might know the answer to this.
I actually be perfect. I'm used to shaving down.
Right.
I would
you'd be
shave all down.
great.
I mean, who
Can
cares
you-
if you have a little
can
flab on
you-
you?
Everyone loves a dad bod.
Right.
Right. So you're good to go. It's the new thing.
Everyone does?
I mean, I think that they do. Are you
I
allowed
don't think so.
when you have like a private stripper, are you allowed to touch them?
They can touch me, yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. In your case, yes, they can. Yeah, you can touch me.
You might want to wash their hands after.
Oh my god. Yikes. Okay, maybe we shouldn't have this as your next career.
I don't think so.
Encore career is not a male stripper.
Well, the worst part about it is you're condoning it. You want me to be or something.
I don't know if I could say I'm condoning it.
It's easier than construction.
Is it easier though?
Probably not.
Think of all the prep you have to do. You have to shave all that hair. You probably have to like spray tan.
You would just shave
You
me.
got to like grease up.
You would get me ready.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
Sounds so much fun.
You could spray that dark stuff on my bald spots and all that stuff.
You don't have bald
That's
spots.
I know, but if I did,
Oh, okay.
I might in the future.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm not doing this for like 10 years.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'll be in my well.
So it's like a senior citizen stripper?
Yeah,
You go to like the old folks' home?
I'll totally work the old folks' homes. That would be great.
You actually might get a decent career out of that.
Yeah.
They're like, when's that guy coming back?
Kylie, collect the money.
Right.
Make
I
sure
might
you
need
collect the
Courtney to
money.
be around. No, I think I
Yeah.
could do it to them.
Yeah, that's $20, old man.
You know what? You
Or
might
not old
get
man,
free
old
thyroid
lady.
pills out of it, so
That'd be
they
great.
can tip you in thyroid pills.
That would be awesome. Can you tip me in fish oil and thyroid pills?
If you got any glucosamine, I'll take it
Yeah,
too.
yeah. By then I'll be taking like 18 fish oil a day.
Oh, okay. Maybe you could have that as an encore career. I might let that happen.
I could. I could. You know why? Because those
Why?
shorts I wore today.
Yeah. What about them? Why are you going to use that in your stripping
I kept-
career?
Not my stripping career at the old folks' home. The shorts that I was
Oh,
wearing.
I like
I
your
got pee all
shorts.
over the outside of them.
I know you did.
I didn't
mean,
pee in them, but
I don't.
I don't know why they made me think of the old
Obviously,
folks' home.
as we've learned from like multiple episodes now, I don't have male body parts, so I don't really have these problems.
Guys should never wear khakis or light shorts
I
because
do-
when you shake it, it gets pee on the front and it looks like you peed your pants.
I don't understand why this is such a problem. Like, is it that hard to not get pee on your pants? Like,
Obviously not.
it's
I
gotta
mean, I
be,
always
it's
say
gotta
that-
be hard because you do it all the time.
I know. I always come out and I'm like, I leaned up against the sink.
You
as a-
didn't, because it's like one perfect like bloop of pee.
No, this was. I figured something out today. I got these new Lululemon. Actually, weirdly, we're talking about Lululemon again, but these like
When did we talk
you
about
got me those
that?
Lululemon shorts, and they're like
Oh, yeah.
they're like regular dress shorts.
Yeah, they're like regular shorts.
I was
They're
so
real
happy to
nice.
wear them, but I was shaking, get little pee spots on them, which most guys probably do.
I don't know.
But I figured out, just sit down and pee. If I sit down and I was so excited at the party,
Do you
I came out and told Kylie, I'm like, I figured it out.
You
I figured it
did.
out. If I just sit down and pee, there's no pee spots
Do you still
on my
like
shorts.
shake it when you're sitting?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, or you can. I mean, I don't know. You can use a cloth, like wipe.
You could use like some toilet paper and dab it off.
Yeah.
Or you could do like what you did the other day when I walked in on you and use my robe.
Oh my God, I forgot about that.
Yeah, I did.
That's bad. I just did that one time.
I don't believe you, by the way. I
I
think
just
you
did
do
it.
it all the
I
time.
swear to
and
God, I
don't
did it
know.
one time.
I don't believe you
So
for a second.
I'm sitting there taking a pee. She walks in, and
I walked in just as you're
I shook and wiped it with her robe.
dabbed it off with my
I dabbed
robe.
it off the robe. She's like, "What are you doing?" I go, "What are you there for?"
How often
Get
do you
away
do
from me.
this?
Yeah.
Yikes.
I swear to
So,
God, I don't use your robe.
I don't believe you. But so we've learned for all of you gentlemen listeners, or to the ladies, you can pass this on. If you're wearing khaki shorts, you should sit down and pee.
Yeah.
You're
actually,
like so excited
this
for
is
this
pretty
like
I gotta-
epiphany.
You know, call my dad right now.
Can't call your dad right
My
now.
dad needs it. He's always got huge pee spots on, like he wears like baby blue shorts and his huge pee spot on him.
So is it like a familial thing?
It could be.
Oh, okay.
Is Joe part of the family?
Oh no.
Joe, a friend of ours, Joe. We go to the airport.
Oh,
He
at the
lean-
airport?
He has pee on his in his pants, right? So I'm like, Joe, you got fucking piss on your pants. So he looks at me. So he just leans up against the sink and makes it real big.
Oh no.
Because then it looks like he just leaned up against the
the
sink. And then he
but
comes
like-
out and he goes, I leaned up against the sink. It's like, you peed your pants, no you didn't.
Right. I was gonna say, is that really better?
I don't know.
Well, Joe, if you're not listening, you should call him up and tell him like,
Yeah,
hey,
listen to this one, Joe. I just mentioned you in the
sit down when you
podcast.
pee. Do you mind? I mean, I sit down every time I pee, so it's a nice little break sometimes. You're like, oh,
I'm gonna start sitting down.
this is lovely.
I'm gonna start sitting down.
Kind of nice, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is nice.
I think so.
Save my shorts. Save my underwear.
And your dignity.
Yeah. You know what?
What?
You know what I'm real proud of today?
I don't actually know what you're proud of today.
My toes.
Oh my God! I'm
Guess where
so
we went this
proud
morning?
of your toes.
No, this morning, me
Oh.
and tell them what we did this morning.
We got a pedicure,
We, as in me and her.
and my mom and aunt and cousin.
Oh yeah, and mom, aunt, and cousin, and everything. But yeah, we go to this place to get our toes done. I start going, but
Oh, you needed it so bad.
remember when I said people love me? People really love me in the toe place.
You know what? The ladies at the toe place actually do love you.
They
'cause
literally say, Mr. Eric, Mr. Eric.
when you're not there, they ask me where you're at.
They say, where's Mr. Eric?
They do.
And it's great. I love it.
And then they massage you.
I was kind of my main lady, like kind of
I know you
tougher
get your
one.
main lady.
She gives a good toe massage.
How was your lady today?
She's good working away. I
Oh,
feel
nice.
bad for these ladies.
Touching your feet, you should.
I feel totally bad for these ladies. I'm like, how do they do that?
I don't know. Your toes are not great.
No, it was, yeah. I always, before I sit down in the chair, I always go, sorry
Sorry.
about this.
They were gnarly though. You needed a pedicure or a toe trim.
You know what? It doesn't even help. It looks
It
exactly
does.
the same.
No, they were all jaggedy, and you probably ripped your side of the sheets.
What does our niece say when she sees my toes?
She just says, "Ew."
Right, and that's after I had the pedicure.
I know. Oh, she didn't today. She didn't point them out.
The other
like,
day she did,
Last time she did point them out, like, "Oh, gross." And today she didn't, so it's a good sign.
Kids
It's a
say the
good
funniest
sign.
things.
They do. They
She
will
just,
tell you.
she'll rip on my toes. Tell them what Carly's kid said.
Oh no.
We went out to dinner with her friend Carly and her daughter, and their daughter whispers something to Carly, and Carly
She's
starts
just
laughing. Yeah, so they go to the bathroom, and I go, "What'd your kid say?" or whatever, and she's like, "You want to know why Kylie's boobs are so much bigger than yours?" I go, "What?" We just started laughing. The kids say the funniest things.
Right,
man.
the things they notice.
Yeah, I'm like, I'm relatively flat chested compared to.
Right. I would hope that
Kylie.
mine are bigger than yours.
I hope mine never get as big as yours.
If
Holy
you
mackerel!
do, there's a problem. Real big problem.
Exactly.
Yipes. Kids do say the funny things, which we got to after toes too. We went to the last soccer game.
Oh yeah.
Yep. Sadly
last-
though, because you went to the first and the last, and
And what? I
your
got
lady-
macaroni and cheese balls.
You did
It was
actually.
awesome.
Your lady friend Jill was not there.
What happened to her?
Oh, she was out of town.
Well, that sucks for her.
I know. I know. She missed out on you.
I know. Well,
It's fine.
we'll get her next year.
Next season.
Yeah, we'll talk to her next year. Those macaroni and cheese balls.
Oh,
were
we're back.
good.
I can't go past it.
I went and got
I
a
was like,
bottle,
I'm gonna go get a bottle of water. I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, okay.
and I
eat a
came back
few.
with deep
With
fried macaroni and cheese
Yeah.
balls from the food truck. Those were good.
We're like, oh, water. Okay.
Your dad was like, "Oh, well, this one's for me." I go, "Yeah, here you go, Ed."
I think you made his day and
He did.
Emmy's.
Yeah, he did like that.
He likes food, similar to you.
Yes,
Yes.
that's one thing me and your dad really do have in common
Food.
is food.
I know.
You know what me and my dad have in common?
Sharding.
No,
Oh.
obviously farting because he's
Oh
today he's
my
playing
God.
at the party. He's playing cornhole
with me
with
next
Kylie,
to me.
and he says, "I hope you don't mind. I don't know. Or no,
Every
what did he say?
He was like, well, I don't even think he said, I hope you don't mind. He's like, every time I throw the beanbag, I fart. I'm like, what? And he's like, sorry, but not really. Like,
Yeah, he's like,
I'm like, oh
he's
my
like,
God.
you know why I really like Kylie? Because she just sits here and does. I go, well, why why do you do that? Tell me it's disgusting pig.
Well, I didn't know he was doing it until he told me, and then I was paying a little more attention.
Oh, okay.
They were, I guess, maybe silent-ish. I don't know.
I have no idea. Must run in the family because my mom farted every time she threw the beanbag.
Did he?
No, I'm just joking. She's gonna get so mad when she hears this. She'll be all
gonna
mad.
Get mad at you.
She goes, "Don't say. How could you say that? How could you say that about me?"
Oh, should we tell them about her birthday then?
Or her birthday was a couple days ago.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, we had a nice time. We went out to the Flowing Tide,
Which
like
is a sports bar.
like sports pub.
Yeah.
I go, Mom, hey, do you want to just go to the smoking bar? Because they go to the smoking bar. Do you want to go to the smoking bar for your birthday? I don't want to go to the smoking bar for my birthday. I said, well, why don't we just go to the Flowing Tide then, to the other bar? And she said, okay, I'll do that.
Yeah, so we had plans to go to the smoking bar.
Yep.
Or not the smoking bar, sorry, Flowing Tide.
The Flowing Tide.
And we call her bright and early on Thursday morning because she wakes up about the same time Eric does.
I can call my mom at 4 o'clock in the morning. She'll answer bright, just like it's the middle of the day.
And so we wish her a happy birthday. And Eric's like, oh, you can still go to the Thursday night smoking bar night. He's like, you can still go to the smoking bar tonight. And she's like, I can't go to the smoking bar tonight. And we're like, why? She's like, I'm going to find out I have cancer today. And I'm like, excuse me,
don't say it on your birthday.
I know, I'm
that's
like,
ridiculous.
Well, what? And she's like, yeah. And she's like, well, we went last night, too. So, and I'm like, oh, okay. So this really, but I'm like, what's this cancer
That's
business?
why they went on Wednesday, because you wait for the
Right.
cancer results on
Well,
Thursday.
no, I don't think that's why. But then, so I'm like, okay. So I'm kind of thinking, I call Eric at lunch. I'm like, does your mom have cancer? What's happening?
No, she does. She
So we get to
she got
dinner.
dye injected
Yes,
into her and
so
got
we
her
get-
organs checked out,
Right.
basically.
And so we get to dinner, and she's like, I have some news. And I'm like, oh, well, I hope it's not bad news. Crap, okay. And she's like, I'm fine. Everything's fine. My kidneys are fine. My liver's fine. My asshole's fine. I'm fine. And we're like,
Why'd she say ass?
Why
It
did-
must run in the family
I know,
or
I'm
something,
like,
because that's
why
what
are
I
we
would
throwing
say.
an asshole in there? Like, what? Were we worried about it?
I think I need to get that test.
I'm like, huh, okay, I'm great that you're fine, but
An
okay.
asshole test is a colonoscopy, I think.
Right, and they didn't do that. And I'm like, oh, okay. Well, I'm glad you're great, and your parts.
My mom says the funniest things.
She really
sometimes,
does.
though.
She really does. I can't.
She's the best.
She
That's where I
is.
get all my talent here.
I mean, you guys are real similar, so I think there's some.
I know. My cousin Caitlin says when she listened to the podcast, she's like, "You sound just like your mother." I'm like, "I do." Like I didn't think it was that much like her, but she's like, "Oh my god, I'm dying laughing. I
You
can't stand
say
it."
the randomest things
I know.
out of nowhere, and you're like, "Oh, okay, great, good to know."
Oh well, Keeks,
Yes.
it's that time.
Oh.
Last call.
Last call. Before we end, though,
What?
I want to give a few cheers.
To who?
Well, I have like a handful of people I want to cheers to real quick here.
Yeah, who?
So to first cheers.
Yeah.
I wanted to go give to our family and friends that have been supporting us and listening to us and following and liking all that.
I know it's been
through,
awesome.
Yeah, kind of our podcast launch and all that.
Yeah,
So,
we've
like,
had so many positive
Yeah.
things from our family and so many friendly things that people have said, and I'm really flattered
it's
because we're really trying on this. We're really trying to do a good
yeah.
job, and
lot of work also.
and it's been kind of a passion of both of ours. And I really appreciate all our family and friends reaching
Yeah.
out to us, and you know,
listening.
whether
and
if they're
then
either
telling
either
us.
they're honest or lying, as
Right.
long as it's good.
Right, nice. Just you can lie, it's fine.
Well, if they don't
But-
say if they don't say anything, it's probably bad.
Oh yeah,
'Cause
that's
they're
very
like,
true. They
yeah.
didn't like it.
Yes, anybody who doesn't say anything probably hates us.
Oh no, I hope that's
No, they don't hate us.
Aw.
They're probably just shy.
Oh, okay.
Probably just shy. Who's the second cheers to?
So I actually have a few cheers I'm gonna add on here.
What are they?
The second cheers is gonna go out to Allie.
Allie.
Yep, one of my best friends who took
Our
this. What?
Our minister.
Our minister, yes.
Or was she a reverend? She married us.
I think a minister.
Yeah, Allie. We love
Allie.
Allie.
So she graduated this morning with her doctorate from University of Oregon.
Oregon, duh.
Yeah, so cheers to Allie today.
What's she a doctor of?
She is a doctor of philosophy.
Oh.
That like you like deer in the headlights, like, huh?
I was expecting you to say philosophy.
It technically is, but then it goes into like education.
She's so freaking smart.
I wonder that every day.
She's kind of dumb.
In like the
No, she's not dumb
no,
book-wise. She's
no,
just like,
academically she's a genius.
Yes.
And then in like
It's crazy how
life,
smart she is.
She's just not.
yeah.
She's but
That's what we love
why
about
we love
her.
Yep.
That's
why
exactly what we
her.
love about her.
Yep.
So congratulations, Allie.
Yes, congratulations to
Shout
Allie.
out to you and cheers.
Yes, and I'm gonna
Cheers,
throw
dear.
since we're doing.
You got another one? Go
yeah.
ahead. Go ahead.
Since
Go ahead.
we're doing late night, what is it? Happy hour.
late
losing
night
it.
happy hour,
I'm gonna give a cheers to Johnny and Kim, who we just got back from their new
Hey.
house,
Yeah. Beautiful
and
house.
their for their new house and their soon-to-be baby.
I know. Happy for them.
So cheers to them and their new house and their baby.
Yep, that was awesome. For those of you out there, you want to subscribe or follow us on wherever you listen to your podcast, or just go to www.lifewitheric.com.
And don't forget to follow us on social media for updates and a closer look into my life with Eric. To all of our listeners out there, remember, it's always happy hour here.
Cheers, everyone.
Cheers.
Good job, baby. Love you.
Love you.